going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here with The Distance. I'm here with my last video for tonight. Pretty much I think it's going to be the last video for the night. This is actually number 9. This is a new record. But this is for the not unification bout, but it's for the WBO and WBC Bantamweight Championships. Fernando Montiel, the champion, versus challenger, the interim Bantamweight champion by the WBO, Eric Morel. This matchup takes place July 17th. It's going to be on Fox Sports now, I believe. So it's a good fight to watch, good fight to catch on a great night of boxing, which is July 17th. Because we have like 4 fights, or actually 5 fights, 4 different cards, with the Bradley, Abregu, and Alcine versus Angulo on the same card, Tua versus Barrett, and Briggs versus Green. Now we have this fight. And honestly, to be quite honest, I think that I guess this is the fight to TiVo. Maybe, watch it right after the Bradley Abregu fight and Angulo Alcine. So anyway, on to the fight. Eric Morel, the former champion, just won the championship, interim championship, against Jerry Penalosa back in February. I believe it was like February 13th. He won the championship on the top ranked pay-per-view, won the interim championship, and which pretty much led to the fight now. And pretty much Fernando Montiel recently defeated Hozumi Hasegawa back in, I believe, April. In a very good showing. Very impressed. I actually thought Hasegawa was going to win the fight, but he didn't. He was knocked out. In his home country. And what else can I say? So anyway, on to the fight. Fernando Montiel versus Eric Morel. I'm tired right now. Sorry. Eric Morel in this fight has to pretty much stay in close. He has to throw a lot of combinations toward Fernando Montiel and not give him any room. Because Eric Morel stands in front of you, and he's very quick, very quick movements, quick reflexes. If he can stand in front of Fernando Montiel and just continue quick jabs in front of him, and not let Montiel get off, move to the side, lateral movement when Montiel throws his shots, he could take this fight, because Montiel's not going to be able to get any offense in if Eric Morel comes in, gets his shots off first, and makes Montiel work and simply move around the ring. Morel is not the same fighter he was in 2002, because back in 2002, Eric Morel was very quick, was much quicker than he is now, and was able to use his legs a lot more. I don't think he could use the legs as much as he used to. But back in probably like about 8-9 years ago, he was very quick and used his legs very well. I don't think he uses them as well anymore, but he can still use them well. So and also in this fight for Eric Morel needs to, pretty much he does want Montiel on the ropes, but he has to pressure him into the ropes. Use a quick left jab. Use the quick left jab combination. Get him on the ropes. Throw the right hand. Move. That's Eric Morel's way of winning winning the championships in this bout. If he could simply outwork and beat Montiel to the punch, beat him to everything, and avoid everything, he has to it's hit and not be hit. Use the corners and parameters of the ring to take this fight, and I think that's his way of winning. Fernando Montiel in this fight has to find his range. He has to find his range against the fighter who's going to stand in front of him but move as well. Because Morel squares up with you, but he moves. He moves the legs, and he moves laterally, side to side. That's a lot of what Eric Morel does. So in this fight, specifically in this fight, Fernando Montiel has to find his range, and he has to find a way to get his shots off. What better way of doing that other than using the jab? Use the jab to set up everything. Use the jab to keep your range, keep your distance. Use the jab to set up your power shots. And Fernando Montiel has a very quick, very sharp left jab, and he could throw the left jab in a combination, and perhaps throw the right hand behind it, and just keep his range, not let Eric Morel get inside, not let Eric Morel work. That's just Fernando Montiel's way of winning the fight. And also be the ring general, move, kind of square up a little bit, throw your shot, move a little, kind of stand at a little angle, throw your left jab, throw a combination left jab, and just consistently move, consistently negate that speed, and consistently counter, because with Eric Morel's style of standing in front of opponents, he's kind of there to be countered, and also go down to the body, go down with some good body shots, make Morel feel it, and pretty much just wear him down, go to the body, and get your shots up top, and he has this fight. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Fernando Montiel. He impressed me in his last fight against Hasegawa. We did see him get kind of outworked in a round or two. We saw him get worked and pressured, but we saw the skill of Fernando Montiel in that specific fight. We saw him patient. He's very patient, and that's a virtue in this fight, because Eric Morel doesn't really have the patience that Fernando Montiel has. So I'm gonna go with Fernando Montiel, and I think that Fernando Montiel is gonna hit him with the harder shots, and not only the harder shots, but I think the shots that are gonna tell the story in the fight more so than the shots that Morel's gonna throw. I think Morel's gonna box, and I think that Fernando Montiel is not only gonna box, but he's gonna fight and he's gonna box. So the fact that I think he's gonna fight and box, I'm going with Fernando Montiel, and I'm gonna go with Fernando Montiel by a decision. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That was The Distance. Peace.